Hello and welcome back to another command block episode. In this episode we are going to be making a flamethrower, something a bit more interesting. So I'm going to put down a block, boink, there we go, and I am going to summon an armor stand. That is going to be my target, that's where I'm going to be summoning the flames. Okay, so let's summon an armor stand and we will positive Z, that's in front of me. Let's do it about 2 blocks away. No, let's do 3 blocks away. That will do. And let's get some information for it. I'm going to make it invulnerable. Yep, I'm going to give it NoGravity so it doesn't fall down. Yep, I'm going to give it a custom name. You could tag it instead, but I like to change it up just so you can see different things. So custom name, apostrophe, speech marks, I'll call it Flamethrower, speech marks, apostrophe. I'm not going to make it invisible yet, so we can still see it, but let's give it some rotation. And in there we will say -90 F0 F. Done. Okay, now I think that's looking that way. Let's check our F3. Facing east towards positive X, -88, so -90, yeah. Let's summon that. There he is. Hi, and he should be facing that way. Okay, let's get some flames. Needs redstone, yeah. Repeat. Okay, so we're going to summon some area effect clouds because we can give them a lifetime. So execute as any entity whose name equals flamethrower. We could be more specific and say it's an armor stand as well, but only my armor stand is named flamethrower, so this should be fine. And we'll do it at the entity. Now we will run a summon command, area effect cloud, and we'll do it right at the entity. And let's give it some MBT data. In there we will give it a duration. How long will it live for? I'm going to say it'll live for 20 ticks and then it'll die automatically. So we don't have to kit it ourselves. This is quite nice, I like that. And we'll give it some tags. Okay, in there will be our tag name, speech marks, and flames, because that's where the particles are going to go. Done. Let's get a lever on there and turn it on. Whoa, look, nothing's happening at all. Well, we're summoning the area effect cloud, probably down here somewhere, but they're invisible, so this is useless. Let's get another command block on the end there, and this will be always active and a chain. And let's create the particles so we can actually see what we're doing. Execute as any entity whose tag equals flames, we called it, at itself run particle flame exactly at the location. Okay, done. Yay, look. Got 2 for some reason. Why have we got this one here? Let's get rid of that. Excuse me. Okay, I think there is an invisible armor stand there from when I was testing. Kill at entity type equals armor stand. Yes, there was. There was an invisible armor stand there from when I was testing. So let's put this one back. There we go. Now we've just got the one flame sitting down the bottom by his feet. Okay, that's all right. Let's make it move. Okay, so let's get another one of them. And we are going to what should we do? Execute as any entity tag equals flames at itself, run teleport yourself, and we are going to use carrots this time. Last carrot being the forward direction. So let's do 0.15. Done. Hey, now it's looking a bit more like a flamethrower. We can turn it off and turn it back on again. Okay. But it's not facing the same direction as my armor stand. I want it to face the same direction as my armor stand, so let's get another command. Let's put in execute as any entity whose name equals a flamethrower. So we'll execute at the flamethrower as yourself, run teleport any entity whose tag equals flames, who is nearest to you, and we'll limit it to just one. So it'll grab the nearest one, make it face the same direction as the armor stand, and then it'll leave it alone. Well, which direction will it make it face? 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's teleport it up one as well, so it goes towards the middle. So it'll set everything the same as the armor stand. It'll set its X, its Y, its Z, and its rotation up and left and right, and then it'll move it up one on the Y. Okay, so now it's up one on the Y, and the rotation is definitely facing the same. This looks much better. Okay, so we've got a flamethrower, but this flamethrower is basically useless, because if we go into survival, see, nothing happens. Okay, we need to set fire to the player. What's going on down here? Do we have two armor stands? Oh, they're appearing there and teleporting up. Okay. Let's change the order. Game mode creative. Let us grab all three of these blocks. And I'm going to press Control and middle mouse button, so we grab the code inside as well. 1, 2, 3. And let's teleport it first, and then we'll do... So the first thing we're doing is teleporting it to the same rotation and place as the armor stand. Then we're giving it some flames. Then we are teleporting it forward. And now we don't have the flames at the bottom. It's being teleported up first. That's better. But it still doesn't set fire to us. So this is going to be another command. There is no command to set fire to someone, unfortunately. That would be lovely if we could do that, but we can't. So we are going to use the small fireball. So let's do that. Execute at all players. Oh dear. At all players, but we're going to have to put some extra information in there. If entity at entity, probably just use its tag equals flames, but we need a distance. We need to be near. We need to know how near it is. So distance equals 0 to I don't know, 1.6. Let's try that. Run. Now this is how we're going to set fire to someone with the fireball. Summon a small fireball. Well, where are we going to summon the small fireball? Above their head. So at their location and 3 up. Okay, if we do that, excuse me, let's have a go here. What we should have is we've got a load of fireballs. Okay, so they're summoning, but they're not actually doing anything. Let's get rid of those. Kill at entity type equals small fireball. Bye-bye. Okay, let's give them some motion. So let's add on the end here some motion. That's an array, so put them in square brackets. We'll do nothing on the X, -10 on the Y, so that's going to come shooting down very fast. We probably won't even see it. And nothing on the Z. Okay, so that should summon it above our head and then whoosh, straight down and hit us. Okay, done. Now if I stand here in creative, I doubt anything is going to happen. We can't even see them, they're moving too fast. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Okay, let us switch into game mode survival and let's go and stand in the flames. Oh yes, okay, so they're far too quick for me to see, but that is definitely working. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to live very long if we keep testing that, are we? Game mode, creative, effect, give, at P, instant health. Oh, I know, 100. How long for? 1. Done. Doesn't need redstone, it's always active. Effect, give, at P, and let's also fill up our saturation. Does that work? Get a button on there. Let's switch back to game mode survival. Okay, excellent, we can test it now. So now if we get into the flames, ooh, now the flamethrower is dangerous. Now it's got a use. Excellent. We can just run back here and heal ourselves. Perfect. What else can we do to it? Well, we could make it a bit more interesting. Let's grab one of these. Let's grab one of them. Let's pop it down here. Let's get a lever on top. And we will execute at any entity whose name is Flamethrower at itself, run TP, we're going to want 1, 2, 3, XYZ, and then it's up and down. Okay, why are they red? Because I have not put in here at yourself. Now we can do it. And I want it to turn around, which is this one. And I'm going to set, I don't know, 4, that'll do. Now if we turn that on, nothing happens at all. Wonderful. Oh, now I can see why nothing's happening at all. If I look at that command there, turn it off, flamethrower, got to get the name right. Okay, still not working. Why is it not working? That's very strange. Execute at any entity whose name equals flamethrower at yourself, run teleport at self. Execute. Oh, we've got 2 ats. Execute at name equals flamethrower at self. So we need the as, and that's what controls this at S. So execute as name equals flamethrower. There we go. Now we've got rotating flames. Oh yeah, that's better. So we can run around and dodge them, and if we go through them, that should set us on fire. I'm gonna have to go back to survival to check that. Hey. Okay, so we can follow it around. So we've got a corridor with loads of these in. It's hard to dodge. If it comes around, oh my god, no. Quick, press the button. Okay, that's working. So you can rotate it if you want, make it a bit more exciting. If you're not going to rotate it, let's get rid of that. We could, let's get a block here. Block. Let's grab a hopper. Maybe we could put a hopper here. Okay, so we're a bit too up, a bit too much on the Y, and not quite enough on the X. Okay. Oh, and we're one forward on the Z. Okay, so home. Let's take the Z back by 1. and we were a bit too high, so minus 0.1, and we want a bit more on the X, 0.2. Aha! Now it looks like it's coming out of there. Actually, it looks a bit rude. Let's get rid of that and add one more thing to the end. Invisible. 1B. Done. Cool. Now we've got a flamethrower. We don't want to turn that off because that'll look weird with the hopper, because the hopper won't spin around. But if we want to turn the hopper off, we can either get rid of the armor stand. So we could kill, that's entity, name equals flamethrower. So that will turn it off. If we spelt name correct here, we call it enamel. So that turns it off. But you've still got all of these blocks running, so that's probably not the best way to turn it off. Better way to turn it off is to unpower this. So that I've got a lever on top. You might have a redstone block here, just remove the redstone block, unpower that. Now when someone's on your map, all of this isn't running. In fact, you could unpower this and get rid of the armor stand, and then you've got one entity less as well. And then when someone comes along, if this is already on, the flame comes out slowly. Nice. If we have the armor stand not there and we turn this on first and then some of the armor stand, works as well. Okay, there we go. That is how we make a flamethrower that will actually set you on fire as well. Oh, there you go, pretty nasty. Can't really control the amount of damage they do because it's just a fireball, but I think that's an acceptable amount of damage. And we've only got one. Can you duck underneath it? Oh, that's an interesting one. Can we duck? No. I think that answered that question. Okay. And there's all my stuff burning. Oh, now the floor's on fire. Oh, well, I think that then is going to be the end of that episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.